Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Legal Tings. Today, we're talking about some practical considerations to prepare for a divorce. Is there ever a right time to contemplate or plan for a divorce? Marital problems can arise from a variety of different issues, such as bad communication, unresolved past emotional baggage, unfulfilled expectations, resentment, jealousy, insecurity, and in some cases, infidelity. In every case, couples should always try to resolve the issues amongst themselves or, if necessary, by getting help from a relationship or marriage counselor, and divorce should ideally only be pursued after all other avenues of trying to salvage the marriage have already been exhausted. But when the time has arrived to plan for a divorce, what are some of the things you need to know to prepare before you start? Once the decision to divorce has already been made, it's important to first collect all the information and documents relating to your financial profile and standing, meaning papers and records showing your assets, your financial and non financial contributions towards the family, your expenses and your family's expenses, and your own income. These can include things such as bank account statements, income tax returns, check ledgers that reflect the significant expenses paid for during the course of the marriage, such as for utilities and household expenses. If you're running a business, then you may also need records relating to your assets, debts, and income relating to this business. These information and documents are important because they'll provide the court with evidence to consider when deciding how to settle the issues of matrimonial assets being distributed, how much spousal or child maintenance need to be paid. You should also ideally start a conversation with your spouse to discuss your proposed parenting, housing, or mortgage repayment plans to minimize disputes and to facilitate a smoother and faster divorce later on. One of the most important things to prepare for a potential divorce is to first speak to an experienced divorce lawyer so that a careful evaluation and assessment of your family and financial history and profile can be made to understand and then also anticipate the best case and worst case scenarios, and so that the lawyer can provide you with an appropriate and accurate estimate of the financial and non-financial targets that you should be aiming for, as well as the outcomes that you should be expecting. If you have a detailed legal analysis of your prospects and likelihood of successfully getting what you want in terms of assets, maintenance, and child custody, you can then put together a more reasonable and appropriate proposal for consideration and discussion with your spouse. And then you can also then have a more objective and realistic understanding of what you can and cannot get. And this can sometimes help you increase the chances of having a faster and less stressful divorce. Even though divorce is sometimes inevitable, proper planning and careful decision making can help to significantly reduce the anxiety and the unpleasantness that may be associated with hotly contested divorces. So, now you know. If you've enjoyed listening to this and would like to hear more, subscribe wherever you like to listen to podcasts and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And remember, it's not rocket science, it's just legal things.